So a few days back I picked up a new palette, a new eyeshadow palette, which is by Huda Beauty, their Naughty Nudes palette. This palette is not their recent launch. They launched it like 2 years back, but like this summer I thought of picking this up because I am trying to do more of neutral and easy peasy looks. So I thought this palette is going to be great for that. And NYKAA Pink Summer Sale was going on live, and I just got this for 35 and 90 bucks, which was like 40% off. And yeah, I thought like this is going to be the best time to pick up this palette. And today in this video I'm going to be doing the first impression of this particular palette, talk a little bit about this particular palette, and I'm going to be doing a particular look using this particular palette, like one look, because I can definitely promise you guys a lot of looks are going to be coming from this particular palette. So now without any more wasting of your time, let's jump into the video. Hi, I'm Poulami, and if you are new here, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and if you have already been there with me, then thanks for being there. And yeah, so let's dive into this particular palette. So as you can see, it comes up with a outer packaging. So this is what the palette looks like, and I'm just going to be opening up this thingy. So this is how the palette looks like. In total, this particular palette have 18 eyeshadows with 5 different textures. 8 are mattes, 5 are metallic shades, and 3 are multi-shimmer marbles. Like this 3 are shimmery marbles, and then you have like 1 matte marble, which is this one over here, and then you get 1 sheer pearly gloss hybrid, which is basically this one over here, and rest are the metallics and the mattes. And oh my god, this is a lot for one particular palette to offer. I'm using my Huda Fox filler over my eyes. So the first shade that I'm going to be taking from this particular palette is going to be this one over here, which is known as Juicy, which is basically this one over here. And I'm just going to be dipping my brush. Wow, that felt soft and buttery. I don't see a lot of fallouts like falling off from my brush, and let's see how it works on the skin. I'm just going to be putting it onto my crease area, and then I'm just going to be blending it out. So once I'm done with blending this particular shade Juicy on the outer corner of my eyes, I just felt like it blended like magic. There was no fallout, and it felt so soft and buttery over my eyes. Like it was like soft and soft and so soft. Wow, I am really feeling good about this particular palette, but let's see how the other shades work. I'm going to be going with this particular shade Hypnotic, which is a lighter brown shade. So I'm just going to be using this shade to blend out the edges of that dark brown shade, and I'm just going to be using a fluffy brush and fluff out the edges. So now once we are done blending that brown shade Juicy using that lighter brown shade Hypnotic, what we are going to do is we are just going to add some extra depth and dimension onto like this corner of this eye, and we are just going to contour like this area of the eye. So I'm just going to be adding some cooler brown tone, and for that I think I should be going with this particular shade over here called Spicy. So just let's try and see how this looks like right now. So I do see a little bit of fallout after using this particular shade. So now once we are done with this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and cut my crease onto like this area, like a very semi cut crease or sort of a look. So I'm just going to be using my PAC Spotlight Ready Concealer. So once we are done with the cut crease, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be filling up this cut crease portion with some matte shade, and for that I'm eyeing this beautiful pinkish matte shade, which is basically this one over here, which is known as Filthy. So once I'm done putting that light matte pinkish shade onto like this area of my eyes, so I'm just going to be taking this beautiful shimmery metallic marble shade, which is basically this one over here. It does have a dual tone to it, so I'm just going to be putting it onto this part of my eyes where this light pink shade is meeting this dark shade. So now once I'm done with that beautiful marble shade, and that is giving such a beautiful purplish bluish vibe, and oh my god, I am just loving it. So I'm just going to decorate the look finally with some lashes, some mascara and some liner, and I will be it for this look. So yeah, I'm just going to roll that quickly up and I will be doing this particular eye, and I will be right back. So now I'm back after putting on my mascara and some falsies and completing the entire look. So this is how this makeup turned out to be. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out to be. So now talking about my final first impression about this particular palette. So first I'll start talking about the matte shades. This particular palette has 8 matte shades, and oh my god, they are really beautiful. They are easy to blend, they're quite pigmented, and they feel soft, very soft to touch. Like I use this one, it feels so soft to touch. Like look at this one, this is very soft and very pigmented. Oh my god, like I wish you guys could have touched this palette. Like if you own this palette, you know how soft the mattes are, but at the same time the pigmentation is a bang on. And honestly, some of the shades were not at all giving me any fallout. Like this one over here, no fallout whatsoever. Whereas when I use this particular dark shade over here, which is known as Spicy, onto this corner of my eye, it was giving me a little bit of fallout onto like this area. Whereas when I use this one, which is known as Untamed, onto my lower lash line, was not giving me any fallout. And when I use this one over here to blend my eyeshadow, it was not at all giving me any fallout. So yeah, some of the shades are going to give you fallout and some of the shades are not going to give you a fallout. Now let's talk about the metallic shimmery shades. So the metallic shimmery shades just have my heart, and just look at this golden one over here, then we have this reddish one over here, and then we have this one, and I think we also have like this pinkish one over here. Oh my god, like and there is this one over here called Please Me. Like there are such beautiful shade like copper, pink, golden, red, and this one is like purplish. Like we have a lot of shimmery shades, and they are so soft and they just blends into the eye makeup. And these are just one swipe pigment. They perform equally well with brush and fingers. Now let's talk about the marble shade, like the shimmery marble shade, which have a dual tone to it, like this one, the one that I use, which is known as Passion, then we have Provocative, and then we have this one over here. And to be very honest, these are so pigmented and blends beautifully and gives such a beautiful like high shine finish that oh my god, like you can definitely see how beautiful it is looking currently. And last texture is this glossy shine pan over here, which is known as Slippery, and if you swatch it, what you get is this on your fingers. So you can definitely do it on your lids like a lid topper, or you can definitely put it on your cheeks, or you can definitely use it on your lips as a lip gloss. I definitely see myself using this on my lips as a lip gloss, but this one is really a great innovation. I am definitely going to enjoy this particular sheet over here. Honestly, I liked this palette really well. Out of 10, I can definitely give it a 8 out of 10 or maybe 9 out of 10. So yeah, like 1 point or 2 point are going to get cut off because of the fallouts, and otherwise I love this palette. The blendability, the pigmentation, and the shine and the shimmeriness of the shimmery and metallic shades is so good, and the innovation and the texture, different kind of textures she have put on one single palette is definitely a job, like an art. So yeah, this is what my first impression review about this particular palette, Huda Naughty Nude palette, is all about. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this entire tutorial and this first impression review video. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care, keep it glam, and love you all as always.